Hi everyone, I am Kirkland Smith. This is my little helper, Zentangle Smith, my son. I want to welcome you to Art Time with Kirkland Smith. Let's get started. In this episode, we're going to learn about Zentangle.
Daddy, what is Zentangle?
That's a very good question, Jakim. Zentangle actually means the art of doodling. There are two words combined here. Zen, which is a Japanese word, and it also is a slang for a sense of relaxation and peaceful thought and experience. So Zen, relaxation, and tangle. So tangle has to do with things all bundled up together, and when we put these two words, it almost seems like opposite. Tangle, sense of relaxation. I mean Zen, which is a sense of relaxation, and then tangle, things all bundle up and mix up together, not organized. Alright, so the idea of Zentangle, so this is an example here that you can work on, is that one, we're going to use a lot of doodling. It's the art of doodling. And first we need our patterns. We need our Zentangle patterns. So our Zentangle patterns will include, you can think about the shapes that we know about. Spirals, circles, jagged lines, square, rectangle, diamond, wavy lines, triangle, lines in itself, dots, and then we can combine these to create different patterns. Combine them, and we're creating a pattern. Once we create a pattern, it becomes a design. So just think about what you want to do. So if you don't have any access to a printer or any printouts, then you can create your own patterns, your own design. But if you are able to access a printer and online, you can always find different Zentangle patterns, and you can combine these to create your own unique art. So the Zentangle patterns that we are going to do, we're creating our own style, and you can combine them, so you do it however you want. So first we need our blank paper. Thank you very much, my little helper. Then we have some patterns here for Zentangle, and then we can create a starting point. I'll go straight with the marker. You can use your pencil to outline the shape first and the patterns, and then from there you can put it in marker. But for now, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this pattern, and I'm making it my own. So I start, you practice with your circles. It doesn't have to be exactly the same, so please remember that. Make it your own. Make it your own. That is the idea. Making it your own. So I'm going to create these, and then from there, with these circles, I can combine different patterns. Like a wavy line, more wavy line. So you're creating patterns. And then I could use some triangles, creating my own design, Zentangle. And unlike doodling, Zentangle, you put some more thoughts into it, so it's more structured, because you're putting some creativity, some thinking into it. At the same time, you're creating a nice design. When it comes to doodling now, doodling is normally, we do doodling when we're in a classroom or in a meeting and we feel overwhelmed or maybe stressed out or bored, and we start to do little doodling in our books, which is okay. It helps us to relax and then focus. So doodling is important. So I could create different patterns, fill up this paper, and I can use lines. I create some boxes, squares, like tiles. Then I show how to make these into nice little creative works. So then I could do opposing lines this way. This one came down that way. So that means this one should go across. So you're creating some contrast. 1, 2. Now creating some contrast here. So different patterns give us different design. So I'm using some ideas here and also creating my own design. So from there I could do different designs. With Zentangle, there is some thought and structure into what you're going to make. For doodling, there's none, and I can be very creative, combining lines in a pattern to give an effect and have a nice sense of relaxation. You can go small like this on your blank paper. You can go large, so you can decide how you want to do this. You can use pencils. You can do it black and white, one color, multiple colors. So you be creative. You do your own design. And don't be afraid to share what you've created. Patterns that you do. So, and anything you do, remember, it is not wrong. Don't be afraid to be creative. You can do a little research, you could create a line. So in the end, when you're finished, you have something that you can work with. Like for example, I have these patterns already created, and look what we did. You can go one color and you color one box and then you skip another one. So you go in between, it creates balance. You always want to create balance between dark and white, color and white, or you can use different colors, so one in, one out. So you have different colors to create a nice pattern and effect. And you can go in just using your pencil and a pen, and you can create different patterns. So Zentangle, the art of doodling. Do your patterns first. You can do your research, print it out, and then create your own design. However it comes out, and you can do multiple. You can use the same design, the same patterns, and how you combine them together could create different designs in the end. And all of these will never be the same. And I can combine all of these into one big pattern in a frame. And see, this is what we have. So for now, thank you for joining us in creating Zentangle, the art of doodling.